Hello, I'm Will, I'm the Bald Book Geek, and this is a bookshelf tour. Yes, I know, every booktuber has done one of these already. So let's start on the top shelf, shall we? Some of my classics and a Funko Pop of Jessica J. I also have two little books which are Will and Grace quotes, and a little Charmed book. My cactuses that really need some sand on top of them with some gravel. And more classics and sort of a random selection. I love vintage editions of books. I really do. I always love the red spines. I just wish they were all the same colour red. OCD. And then we've got another selection of books. Star Wars Funko Pop, my camera, which is my Polaroid, which is one of mine. So that's the top shelf, and for everyone that asks, that is a random map of England that won't be, well, the world, Britain and everywhere, that won't be there forever. We come down to the second shelf, and there's a rough order. I don't know why. My shelves are always a little bit hicklety-picklety. So we have Neil Gaiman, some biographies. Those two Gypsy Boy books are amazing, by the way. Really fascinating, the first 15 lives of Harry August. Essex Serpent, I have two copies of that for a reason. I won that copy, and it's signed by the wonderful Sarah Perry, and her publisher also sent me her debut novel, which was After Me Comes the Flood, and that's my Waterstones exclusive edition. Probably one of my favourite books of the last few years. Pack, Ready Player One, and we've got some YA, and the Miss Peregrine books. I do love those. There is no real order. Oh, Jen Campbell's book, that's an ARC of Jen Campbell's The Beginning of the World in the Middle of the Night, and Time Travels with a Hamster, which is lovely. So yeah. Here we go. So the middle shelf is a little bit more kind of arranged. It's predominantly YAs. You have the original Mortal Instruments here, and more Cassandra Clare, Percy Jackson, two of the Sin Eaters books. I really love this series. It's one of my favourites. Really good, very well written. How I Live Now is brilliant. Some John Green. We have one of my I think this book's kind of got overshadowed by books that came after, but The Giver is amazing. I love David Mitchell. I love The Bone Collector. I love The Cloud Atlas. I've read a few of his other works as well. Marcus Zusak. I love iMessenger. I actually prefer it to The Book Thief. I know, sin, right? Chocolat, After Alice, and this, which I'm yet to finish. So, yes, that's the middle shelf. The shelf is all hardbacks, because this is quite a light piece of wood, and if I didn't have hardbacks here, it would probably fall over. So we have Idaho, Horse Walks into a Bar. Brilliant book, by the way. Really must read. A first edition for Now Stars. Anything by James Smythe is worth picking up. I've not read the sequel to The Explorer yet, but I'm going to. I do own it. And I love his work. The Vagrant, brilliant. Little Life, brilliant. Binge by Tyler Oakley. A selection of sci-fi stories. Bruce Springsteen, Sue Townsend. You have to love some Adrian Mole. Oblivion by Antti Horowitz, one of the books of 5. Void Star, amazing piece of sci-fi. Sirens, that's signed. I had the great pleasure of meeting Joseph Knox at the Derby Book Festival. The Strain, that's also signed by Guillermo del Toro. Time Traveler's Wife, Harper Lee's Ghost Set a Watchman, The Girl with All the Gifts, another Anthony Horowitz, Moriarty, J.K. Rowling's Casual Vacancy, Practical Magic. I love the Earth's Children series, and I'm slowly working my way through them. That's the only one I have in hardback. And Anne Rice, which also has a signed postcard from her in it. So yes, that is the bottom shelf. Now we're on the other side of the bookshelf. So Legacy Megazord, Life Doll, Ever After High Rock, Little Red Riding Hood, and lots of Funko Pops. Amy Winehouse and Blue Power Ranger, I call, and the uncle from Napoleon Dynamite. So the Aragon series. Oh, and for anyone who knows, this is Barber Chair. My better half got me this, and I absolutely love it. The Aragon series, the Inheritance Cycle. Absolutely brilliant series. They're very cliched fantasy, but great first fantasy novels. Yeah, I can't talk. Then we have the Millennium series, the original 3, written by him, and then they brought into The Girl in the Spider's Web. So that's the Millennium ones. So yes. And finally, well, I'll show. This isn't so much finally, but I can do this in one take. This shelf. I love my lamp. 2 of my pipes. A friend in Japan sent me those. My crystals. Again, random assortment of things. I have some classics here and Dodie's book and stuff like that. So always a little random. And then we go down, and this is just random shelf. I mean, what's down here is basically books that don't quite have a home yet. Although I will show you these. Oh, sorry about that. Replica cloud cards from Card Captors, which I really want to display. They're knockoffs from China, but who cares, you know. I won't show you them now, but another time. But yes, so this is the bookshelf. So yes, it's always a little messy. It's always a little all over the place. There's a book on Lady Gaga. But it's my bookshelf, you know. And this is not half of it. I've got 4 massive storage boxes of books. So this is a very small percentage of my actual books. So I hope you guys liked that. Please tell me in the comments, what did you think? People keep asking me to do it, so I thought I might as well. And there it is. That's my bookshelf. So as always, please subscribe. Please hit that like button. Please comment. Please do whatever. And hope to see you guys again. Bye.